What are some everyday items to carry when, well, you're trying to work on your marketing, do a blog, do a podcast, and everything else? Let's get into it. Starting with number one, you want to have something like this, which is a portable microphone that works off of Bluetooth, relatively cheap. I got this one for, I think it was 30 bucks on Amazon. Comes with two mics and the receiver that plugs into the iPhone. And as you can hear from the audio, it comes in pretty clear. Now, you might want to get some headphones that are also Bluetooth so that when you, how do I say this? Not analyze, but go over the audio, when you go over the audio for everything, you'll be able to hear it a lot clearer. And these are the Beats. However, the reason why I got these was one, because they were a gift. Two, I love them because it has noise canceling. So when I do hear the audio over, I don't get any background noise. So it helps with the reviewing of the video and the audio quality. Now, when you're building your profile and you're kind of strapped for time and things like that, I myself, do Lyft and a couple other things here and there as a freelance or as a consultant. It's whatever. Now, the thing is, I have all these things along with a tripod. Normally, it's like a Gorilla. I think it's called the Gorilla Pod or something like that. But it's a tripod with these little balls that can bend and everything like that and mold. So you can stick it to a tree. You can turn it into a regular tripod, as I'm using right now. Or you can just use it as a handheld camera holder and walk around with it and do a walk and talk. And then, of course, from there, you want to have a couple other things, maybe like a notebook, a pen, so that you could take notes of ideas. And don't forget to incorporate AI in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, because it could give you ideas, especially if you're using Google's Gemini. The reason why I state Google's Gemini is because it has access to Google's search capabilities. And with that, you'll be able to look up trends happening within your industry and topics that are researched the most that you can cross-reference on Google Trends. Now, what will this do for you? Well, Google Trends is a part of Google that tells you exactly what's the volume of the searches. In other words, how many people are searching for that topic, that keyword, etc. So if you are able to go ahead and take that information, at the bottom, it also shows you queries of other searches and come up with your own. You can then go ahead and, what Gary Vaynerchuk likes to say, is arbitrage the attention for yourself. Now you're working and you're cooking with gas. The reason why I say this is because you can throw more fuel to the fire with something called a headline analyzer. Now, Monster Insights has a fantastic grader and reporting system for headlines, and it gives you a rating out of 100 for your headline. And the higher the score, if it's above an 80, the higher the click-through rate that you'll get on your organic or paid media that you throw out there, or your earned media that you got through time because you're sharing links, so on and so forth, after an interview. Now, last but not least, once you do all this, make sure that you have a proper follow-up system. What I'm noticing a lot of the time is there is no follow-up after receiving any information. So let's say they sign up for a course. If it's free, let it be free, unless you're using that email list for something else, such as retargeting lookalike audiences for paid products of people that would be interested in the paid version of what it is that you're selling to reduce your CPC. Now, that's getting into the weeds right now, but remember, you want to have the microphone, you want to have the headset that does noise canceling, so that when you review the video and the audio together, you can see what's going on. You can do simple edits on your phone if you have an iPhone, and similarly with an Android as well. And then there's other applications that you can utilize, such as Canva or Adobe Rush, or some AI features that you can utilize in order to create clips, reels, and snippets for your social media content. And then, of course, after that, we talked about a notebook and a pen, and then, of course, some other things such as a headline analyzer. Now, combining everything together, not only will that skyrocket your headline, but remember what David Ogilvy said. If you were to spend and only had $1 on a headline, you would spend 70 cents of that dollar. The other 30 cents would go into the rest of the creative and the copy that follows along with it, because people are headline readers. If this video helped you, go ahead and smash that like button, and don't forget to follow me for more tips like this. Take care. Mike City out.